Have you ever spent hours cleaning your home only to feel like the mess somehow comes right back the next day? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. The truth is, keeping a clean home isn't about working harder or having more energy. It's about making small, smart choices that make your space easier to manage, especially as we get older. In this video, I'm going to share 12 simple habits that many older adults use to keep their homes clean, organized, and, most importantly, peaceful. These aren't time-consuming chores or complicated systems. They're easy routines that take just a few minutes a day, but make a lasting difference. And the best part, you don't need fancy tools or a housekeeper to do this. Just a willingness to shift the way you think about cleaning. So whether you're retired, downsizing, or just ready to make life at home, a little lighter. Stick with me because this might be the change you've been looking for. Habit 1. Make your bed. Every morning. It might seem like such a small thing, but making your bed first thing in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. Think about it. You've just woken up. And instead of walking out of the room leaving the blankets in a pile, you take 2 minutes to smooth everything out and fluff the pillows. Suddenly your room looks put together, and so do you. It's a small win, but it creates a sense of control and accomplishment before the day even begins. Now I know some people think, why bother if I'm just going to get back in it tonight? But here's the thing. When you walk into your room later in the day, and see that tidy bed, it makes the whole space feel calmer. You're more likely to put laundry away, pick up stray items, or even sit down to read or relax because your environment feels inviting. This isn't about perfection. It's about building momentum. Start your day with a win, and the rest of your habits get easier. You don't need hospital corners or fancy bedding. Just straighten the covers, pull up the blanket, and fix the pillows. It takes less than 2 minutes, but the mental shift it creates lasts all day. Habit 2. Put things away right after you use them. Clutter doesn't happen all at once. It builds up slowly, one little item at a time. That coffee mug you meant to rinse later, the shoes you kicked off by the door, the mail you tossed on the counter. It only takes a day or two for your home to start feeling messy without you even realizing it. That's why one of the smartest habits older adults practice is what I call the one-touch rule. If you pick something up, put it away right then and there. No, I'll do it later. Just handle it in the moment. Whether it's the TV remote, your glasses, or a folded blanket, put it back where it belongs, as soon as you're done with it. It sounds simple, and it is. But it's also powerful because when you get into the habit of putting things back, immediately, clutter doesn't even get a chance to start. And the best part is you don't need to schedule a big cleaning day because there's never a huge mess waiting for you. This habit isn't about being neat for other people. It's about creating a space that feels calm and under control for yourself. Try it today. Pick one room and be intentional about putting everything back in its place as you go. You'll be surprised how much lighter your home and your mind will feel. Habit 3. Wipe down surfaces. Every day. You don't need a deep clean to make your home feel fresh. Sometimes all it takes is a quick wipe down of the surfaces you use the most. Think about your kitchen counters, bathroom sink, coffee table. Even if they look mostly clean, it's amazing how a little dust or a few crumbs can make the whole room feel off. That's why so many seniors who keep tidy homes make this a part of their daily rhythm. After brushing your teeth, give the sink a quick rinse. After cooking, wipe the counters. Even just taking 30 seconds with a damp cloth before you settle in for the evening can make a big difference. And here's something most people don't think about. Clean surfaces tend to stay clean. Why? Because when you see a spotless counter, you're less likely to drop something on it and walk away. It's like your brain wants to keep it that way. You don't need fancy sprays or chemicals. A microfiber cloth and a little water or vinegar is more than enough. Make this part of your flow, not a chore. Do it while your coffee brews or during your favorite song before bed. It's a tiny act that quietly transforms how your home feels every single day. Habit 4. Do a small load of laundry. Each day, laundry has a way of sneaking up on you. One day the basket's empty, and the next it's overflowing, and suddenly doing laundry feels like a full-time job. That's why a lot of older adults who keep their homes tidy don't wait for laundry day. They just do a little bit at a time. Instead of washing everything all at once, try throwing in a small load each day. Maybe it's just a few shirts and some towels or your pajamas from last night. It doesn't have to be a big deal. In fact, keeping it small is the whole point. It's easier on your body, less stressful, and it never turns into a mountain of work. And here's the truth. When laundry's always under control, your whole home feels calmer. No more digging for clean socks or standing in front of a stuffed closet, wondering what's clean and what's not. You're just caught up without really trying. The best time to start is right after breakfast or in the evening when things slow down. Just one load. Start the wash fold while watching TV and put it away right after. It's a simple rhythm that keeps life running smoother without ever feeling like a chore. Habit 5. Never leave dishes in the sink overnight. There's something about waking up to a messy kitchen that just sets the wrong tone for the day. You walk in looking for peace and coffee, but instead, you're greeted by a pile of dishes, crusty pans, and that leftover smell from last night's dinner. Sound familiar? That's why one of the best habits you can build is never leaving dishes in the sink overnight. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to deep clean the kitchen every night. Just wash the plates, load the dishwasher, rinse the sink, and wipe the counter. It takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but it makes a huge difference. When you wake up to a clean kitchen, it feels like the day is already off to a good start. You can focus on your breakfast, your routine, your peace, instead of feeling like you're already behind. And here's something that might surprise you. When your sink is empty, you're more likely to keep the whole kitchen clean. It's like a domino effect. You clean one thing, and it naturally leads to more order. Try turning this into part of your nighttime wind down. Put on a favorite playlist, or let the water run warm while you think over the day. Turn an annoying task into a moment of calm, and when you walk into your kitchen tomorrow morning, you'll be so glad you did. Habit 6. Stay on top of paper clutter every day. Paper clutter is sneaky. One moment, it's just today's mail, and by the end of the week, it's a mountain of bills, flyers, receipts, and who knows what else sitting on your counter or desk. And the worst part is, we often don't even notice it until it's totally out of control. That's why seniors who keep their homes neat deal with paper the moment it comes in the door. No waiting, no stacking. No, I'll get to it later. They sort it right away. Junk mail goes straight into the recycling. Bills go to their folder. Important papers get put where they belong. This doesn't have to take more than a minute or two. Just keep a small bin or organizer near the entryway. So everything has a place. It's a simple system, but it works because it stops the clutter before it even begins. And here's something people don't always realize. When paper piles up, it doesn't just look messy. It weighs on your mind. You keep thinking, I need to go through that, which creates mental stress, even if you're not aware of it. So try this. Next time you walk in with the mail, take 30 seconds to sort it right away. No stacks, no guilt, and no more lost letters hiding under last week's coupons. A clear counter equals a clear head. Habit 7. Let fresh air in every day. You know how some homes just feel stuffy, no matter how clean they look. It's not always about clutter or dust. Sometimes it's the air itself. It's been sitting in the house for too long, getting stale and heavy, and that can make even the tidiest room feel a little off. That's why one simple habit many older adults swear by is opening the windows every single day, even just for 10 minutes. Letting fresh air in helps clear out cooking smells, pet odors, cleaning product fumes, and just general stuffiness. It's amazing how different a room feels when you let it breathe. Try cracking a window while you make your morning coffee, or open a couple windows after cleaning to air everything out. In cooler months, you don't need to swing them wide open. Even a small gap for a few minutes can refresh the whole space. And here's the best part. It doesn't just help your home feel better, it helps you feel better too. Something about fresh air clears your head, wakes you up, and gives the whole day a lighter energy. So make it a daily ritual. Open up. Let the breeze in. Let your home and your mind breathe. Habit 8. Dust high-touch surfaces. Every day. Dust has a way of sneaking in quietly. It settles on everything from your nightstand to the remote to the top of your bookshelf. And before you know it, even a clean room starts to look like it's been ignored. And the thing is, these little spots are the ones we touch all the time. That's why one smart habit is to dust a few high-touch surfaces every day. Not the whole house, just the spots you use the most. Think about your coffee table, the arm of your favorite chair, the TV stand, or even your phone charger area. You don't need to pull out a big duster or move furniture around. Just keep a microfiber cloth handy and wipe down a few areas while you're walking through the house or during commercial breaks. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes, but makes a room feel instantly fresher. And here's the health bonus. Dust isn't just a visual thing. It's made up of skin cells, pet dander pollen, and all kinds of stuff you don't want floating around, especially if you have allergies. So instead of saving it all for one exhausting cleaning day, try making it part of your daily rhythm. A little bit at a time adds up, and your home will always feel guest-ready without the stress. Habit 9. Do a quick tidy-up before bed. There's nothing quite like waking up to a clean and peaceful home. It sets the tone for your whole day. But the secret to that calm morning actually starts the night before, with one simple habit: spending just 5 to 10 minutes tidying up before bed. This doesn't mean deep cleaning or scrubbing floors. Just a quick reset. Fold the blanket on the couch, straighten the pillows, put away any stray books or dishes. Do a fast sweep of the kitchen counter or living room. Pick up what's out of place and put it back where it belongs. The goal is to create a sense of order before you rest, so that when you open your eyes in the morning, you're not instantly hit with stress or a to-do list staring you in the face. You start the day ahead instead of behind. This can even become a calming part of your nighttime routine, like brushing your teeth or turning off the lights. It signals to your mind and body that the day is winding down. Try setting a timer for 10 minutes and just do what you can in that time. You'll be surprised how much you can get done and how much more peaceful your mornings feel. Habit 10. Keep cleaning supplies within reach. Have you ever noticed that when something's easy to get to, you're way more likely to actually do it? That's especially true with cleaning. If your supplies are tucked away in some back closet or the garage, you're probably going to put it off. But if they're right there when you need them, you'll take care of messes without even thinking about it. That's why one smart habit is to keep basic cleaning supplies in the rooms where you use them most: a spray bottle and cloth under the kitchen sink, a small duster in the living room, disinfecting wipes in the bathroom. Nothing fancy, just the basics. This way, when you see a smudge on the mirror or a spill on the counter, you can clean it in seconds instead of adding it to your mental list for later. It keeps things from piling up and turns cleaning into something quick and manageable. It's all about convenience and routine. The easier you make it, the more naturally it becomes part of your day, and the less effort it feels like. So take a few minutes this week and put together a few mini cleaning kits in key areas of your home. You'll be surprised how much more often you clean simply because everything you need is right there. Habit 11. Give the floors a quick daily sweep. You might not notice it right away, but floors collect everything: dust crumbs, pet hair, dirt from your shoes. It doesn't take long for clean floors to feel gritty under your feet, and once that happens, the whole room starts to feel messy, even if everything else looks spotless. That's why one habit that makes a big impact is giving high-traffic areas a quick sweep or vacuum every day. Not the whole house, just the parts you use the most, like the kitchen hallway or living room. It only takes a few minutes, but keeps your home feeling fresh and well cared for. You don't need a big, heavy vacuum either. A small broom, a handheld vacuum, or even a cordless one you can grab on the go will do the trick. The goal is to stay ahead of the buildup before it turns into something overwhelming. Try adding it to your evening routine after dinner or right before bed. You'd be surprised how satisfying it is to see clean floors and know you won't wake up to yesterday's mess. And here's the bonus. A clean floor makes everything else in your home look cleaner too. It brightens the space and lifts your mood without much effort at all. Habit 12. Take time to enjoy your clean home. This might be the most important habit of all. After all the little routines and tidy-up moments, there's something many people forget to do. Pause and actually enjoy the space you've created. Keeping a clean home isn't just about looking organized or impressing guests. It's about building a space that makes you feel calm, proud, and at peace. So after you've straightened up or finished a load of laundry, take a few minutes to slow down and really soak it in. Sit in your favorite chair with a cup of tea, light a candle. Put on soft music or open the window and feel the breeze. Take a deep breath and let yourself feel good about the effort you've made. This simple habit reminds you why all the others matter. It turns cleaning from a chore into an act of care, not just for your home, but for yourself. And here's the thing. When you enjoy your space, you naturally want to keep it nice. It becomes less about needing to clean, and more about wanting to protect the peace you've created. So don't rush off to the next task. Take those few quiet moments and let your home give something back to you. Now let's take a step back. You've just learned 12 simple habits. Not fancy, not expensive, not overwhelming. Just real, honest routines that quietly shape a home that feels peaceful, welcoming, and easy to live in. But here's the truth. These habits aren't really about cleaning. They're about creating a space that reflects how you want to feel every day, calm in control, proud of your space, and most of all, at peace with the life you're building inside those four walls. Let's be honest. As we get older, the idea of cleaning the house can feel heavier than it used to. Maybe our energy is different. Our priorities shift. But that doesn't mean we have to let go of order or joy or comfort. In fact, this is the perfect time to simplify and to fill our days with things that bring peace, not pressure. So here's my challenge to you. Pick just one habit, just one. Maybe it's making your bed in the morning or putting dishes away at night. Whatever speaks to you, start with that. Do it for a week. See how your space changes. See how you feel. And when it becomes natural, try adding a second one. Before you know it, your home will feel lighter. Not because you worked harder, but because you worked wiser. And now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits are you already doing? Which one do you want to try next? Leave a comment down below. I read every one of them, and I'd love to cheer you on in your journey. If this video brought you any peace, value, or encouragement, please consider giving it a like. It helps more people find this message. And if you're someone who loves tips that make life simpler and calmer, especially in this beautiful season of life, hit that subscribe button. We've got so much more coming your way. Thanks for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself. Take care of your space. And I'll see you in the next one.